My name is Dana Way. I am applying for the National Sales Trainer position. I graduated Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia in 1988. I graduated in chemistry and education. I taught chemistry and math for a short period of time. I then went on to be a chemist in a laboratory for Roche Analytics Laboratories. I did that for 6 years. I moved to North Carolina and opened up my own business doing electronic assemblies for pharmaceutical equipment, defense communications, specialized prototype, operational stuff, all for original equipment manufacturers. I did that for 15 years, started with nothing, built the whole business, didn't borrow any money, put everything together, put the team of 15 people together, ran like a well-oiled machine until the economy took a tank in 2009. A grant money that serviced those industries all became unavailable for a longer period of time than what I could sustain the business. I went from there to meeting with a friend of mine who owned Ray Price Harley Davidson. Ray Price owned Ray Price Harley Davidson. He since has passed away, but we met and I had discussed the opportunities of business development. Maybe I would do some business development coaching for small businesses, and he decided that he would rather have me come and work with him. So I started navigating through his business. I started at the BDC level, and within a few short months, defining a BDC department for his 30-plus year motorcycle sales for Harley Davidson company. I then moved on to running the rental department, which had a fleet of 15 motorcycles. Riding Academy School, which was a school to teach people how to ride motorcycles, and still maintaining a BDC department for him. So I did that for a year, and then they sent me to finance and insurance school, and I did F&I for them for 2 years. I then went to, on the second year, I actually won the highest sales level for the F&I department that year. There was two of us, but that man had been in that business for 40-some years, so it was awesome that I was able to hit numbers above his. It was a mark on my little wall there. I enjoyed that, but anyways, we became good friends, and during the course of time that we worked together, and we're still good friends. I then moved from that to being the floor manager at Ray Price, where I had a team of 10 salespeople that I had to not only train but also team build and responsible for a certain level of sales numbers for the team as a whole. And then I found the opportunity an opportunity became available to become a GM at a smaller store in Danville, Virginia. I took that job, and it was probably one of the worst mistakes that I made, because I was then only involved with elemental aspects of running the business, and I was less involved with people. People is where I have a passion, it's where I want to be, it's what I do. I love working with people. So not only from my internal team, but also the external sales customers. And being a GM took me away from a lot of that. So I decided I would go back to finance and insurance, which I did. And I went to work for Raging Bull in Durham, North Carolina. It was a high-paced, high-speed store, #1 team in the country. It was as fast-paced as it was. It was also a very hostile level of work environment, because you were threatened on a daily basis to be fired if your numbers didn't remain at a certain height. So it was that environment was a constant build each other up every single day environment, because the upper management was constantly tearing you down. But at the end of the day, motorcycle sales are great 6 to 8 months out of the year. And so that left a lot of downtime and a lot of time where there weren't a lot of customers and not a lot of things to do. And that wasn't something that I was happy with either. So I made the switch over to cars, which is now where I'm at, Southern States Automotive Group for Subaru. And I'm in the finance and insurance department. I am still working with the new salespeople when they come in. I help them train, get them ready for the floor. And closing deals, working with the customers is my passion, and I love the opportunity to structure a good deal and put it in the best interest of the customer, placing them with back-end products that I know that can help them and save them money in the long run, and help them to understand how they're benefiting by protecting their money, protecting their machine, and a fully protected package for the full positive experience of driving their vehicle or driving a Subaru in the case of where I'm at right now. So my passion is people. My desire is to teach, further strengthening my passion. The most rewarding thing that I can say that I feel like is being able to get somebody to a position where they're fluent in what they're doing, and then watch them as they go through it, celebrate it after they complete it, and continue to promote a positive reinforcement of what they're doing, how they're doing it, and stay a part of their progress, and keep them motivated. It's not just a one-day thing. It's not just a 1 hour thing. It's not just a one-time thing. It needs coaching is a reinforcement thing. So you have to continuously build the relationships to make it in their best interest. So it's all about the customer. They don't care what you know until they know that you care. And so that's the philosophy of which I work under. It's a philosophy of which I teach under. It's a philosophy of which I coach under, and it seems to be very successful. So with that being said, I'd really like to be considered for this position, and I would love the opportunity to talk further about it. I look forward to talking with you. My phone number is 919-427-5592. I live in Oxford, North Carolina. I live in a very small town. I grew up in very large cities, so being in a small town was a big change for me, but I love this house. I love this part of the country, and I don't have any problems traveling. So, phone number, one more time, 919-427-5592, and my name is Dana, Danaway, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much. Bye.